hip hop.
All In is this Sunday. Can't believe it, but it really is this Sunday. It kind of snuck up on me. Am I excited? Am I hyped? No, but maybe after I break down this card, I'll be happy about it. Hey, what's up, folks? It is Will with Exposing the IWC. I'm gonna break down All In and let you know what I think is gonna happen and what I'm excited about. And yeah, let's get started. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's get to it. All right, so let's start off with the match that's probably gonna be in the 0 hour. That's Kris Statlander and Stokely Holloway versus Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. I feel like this entire feud between Willow and Kris has been on the 0 hour. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like every pay-per-view has been Willow and Kris on the 0 hour. This is a mixed tag match with some stakes, right? The winner gets to pick the stipulation for the match at All Out. So Kris Statlander and Willow will be facing each other at All Out. This is a big match. And the match at All In will dictate how that goes down in regard to the stipulation. I don't care what the stipulation is. I don't care who wins this match at All In. I'm more excited about the All Out match. So it's gonna be on the 0 hour. So that tells you how they feel about it. So yeah, I don't care who wins. I'll pick Willow because I don't want Mr. Tomohiro to lose this match. So let's go with that. Willow wins. Willow picks the stipulation. I'm excited about the All Out match, but this match, I'm sure will be fine. I'm not that hyped. Let's move on to the next match, which will be Timeless Toni Storm versus the Glamour Mariah May. Now this match is probably the most anticipated of the women's matches. The feud for this match was solid for the most part. I feel like they hit the apex, the big moment, that heel turn with the shoe and the blood. They may have hit that too early. I feel like they've been coasting the last few weeks. Been very, static. Same old, nothing too compelling or advancing of the storyline. But we're here now. We're to the big match. They can't bore us anymore. And Mariah May has to win. She has to win. I'm sorry. Toni Storm, you're the fan favorite. They love you. You're a babyface now, but the heel, Mariah May, needs to win this match. And I think she will. Mariah May will be carrying that damn shoe. I'm sure it'll be a factor in the match. But now I thought that Mina Shirakawa was going to have some type of moment or like an interference, but she may still be in America. Now they can still fly her out to England. So I'm not saying she won't get involved, but she was in America. I'm recording this on Friday. She could be there at any moment. So don't count out Mina Shirakawa showing up and influencing this match one way or the other. I think she will probably help Mariah May if she's there. But either way, Mariah wins. And I'll be interested to see how they book this. How strongly do they book Mariah May relative to Toni Storm? Do they protect her? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Mariah May will win this match. Let's move on to the next match. Will be Jack Perry against Darby Allin. This is a coffin match for the AEW TNT Championship. I think, based on the go-home math, I think Darby Allin hit the coffin drop on Perry and pinned him this past Dynamite, which makes me think that he won't win and that Jack Perry will retain, which is probably the smarter move, I think. I don't know. I just hope that Darby Allin does not kill himself during this damn show. Likes to put his body on the line. I'm always nervous about this man in the match. Hopefully everything goes well. These are two men who don't respect each other. Darby Allin said that it was all friends wrestling and that's how he got signed and that's why he's here. Completely disrespecting his previous gimmicks, him as a wrestler, and basically calling him a friend hire. Would I be shocked if Darby Allin beat him? No, but I think Jack Perry will get this win. Yeah, he'll beat Darby Allin in a coffin match. It'll be crazy, but I think it's gonna happen. Jack Perry will retain. Moving on to the next match, Mercedes Moné with Camille versus Britt Baker. This match I think should be a bigger deal than it is. I think this should be one of the biggest matches on the card, but it doesn't feel that way. The other women's match is bigger than this one, I feel. I think the biggest problem here is the booking of this, with Camille being involved in it and Britt Baker trying to get herself over in a way that does not help the feud. Like taking her sweet time to get to the ring and looking dead into the camera, not really doing a great job selling this match creatively in a way that makes the stories better. Camille has not added anything to this feud at all. I don't think it's believable that Mercedes Moné needs Camille to back her up in this match. I don't think so. I think Camille should have came in during the Willow feud, and maybe that would have given them more time. And that way, Camille and Mercedes were vibing by the time they get to Britt Baker. But right now, I don't think she's necessary. I don't think she's helping the feud, but it's not her fault. It's the booking. You got Mercedes Moné with the average promos at best. You have Britt Baker. You have Britt Baker trying to get herself over every second of the damn segment. And you have Camille just kind of standing there, and it's not really helping the story. I thought the latest promo segment between the two were good. How Britt Baker said that she's one of one and Mercedes was one of four. That was a good line. I liked how Mercedes said that Britt Baker had a backup plan the entire time to be a dentist. She wasn't all in. That was a good line. Solid stuff for the go home show, but ultimately, I think the entire feud was a letdown. Not as great as it could have been. There are folks who think that Jamie Hayter is going to pop up at the end of this match. That'd be cool. Don't get excited about it though. Don't get your hopes up. We don't know. Okay, but it would be cool to see Jamie Hayter after so long. She's been out for so long with that injury. Hopefully she's fine. Hopefully she's doing well. I have, of course, Mercedes retaining. There's not a chance in hell Britt Baker beats her in this match. Mercedes wins. We keep it moving. Next, we're going to talk about the Casino Gauntlet match. This match is always fun. I think it's going to be Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, Hangman Adam Page. I think Hangman is going to win this, but who knows? This is always fun. I don't have much to say about it. Winner gets the title shot down the road, I'm sure. It'll be fun. Again, Hangman Adam Page, I think, is going to win. Let's move on to Chris Jericho versus Hook. I don't care. Move on. It is what it is. I've not enjoyed this storyline. I've not enjoyed Hook's promos. I've not enjoyed Chris Jericho's smugness in his promos. It is what it is. Like, learning tree nonsense. Can't get behind it. Don't care. Chris Jericho will probably retain here because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've got nothing. I'll go Chris Jericho because he loves himself, and Tony Khan, I don't think he had the guts to tell Chris Jericho anything. I think Chris Jericho booked himself with no pushback and no resistance from Tony Khan. So I have Chris Jericho retaining and whatever. Like, I don't care. Let's move on to MJF versus Will Ospreay for the AEW American Championship, as I believe that's what MJF renamed it, right? The American Championship. This is probably the second biggest match on the card. Will Ospreay is trying to restore the feeling while MJF is bringing the facts. At least that's what he says, right? I thought the last promo segment was very good. You have MJF showing some weakness and some vulnerability, acknowledging that he's upset that the fans have supported Will Ospreay. He feels jealous, he's insecure, and doesn't like that Will Ospreay is now the face of the company. Well done. I like when heels allow themselves to look weak. It helps the babyface. It helps the story. So I appreciate that from MJF. I think Ospreay wins this. He's the face of the company right now. Best wrestler in the world, some say. So give Will Ospreay that moment. Home country. Will Ospreay wins. Hopefully this is not a hour-long match. Let's keep it about 30 minutes, okay? Nothing too ridiculous. Now, will Ricochet show up here? There's rumors that Ricochet will pop up after the show or during the show or after the match. We will see. But yeah, I think Will Ospreay will win. Let's move on to the tag team match. The Young Bucks versus FTR versus The Acclaim. I'm not that invested in this. I think the EVPs will probably retain because you want to have the Young Bucks to have some type of power. The belts have power to it. The belts show power. I think the Young Bucks will win this. Why? Because they're the EVPs and they'll find a way. I'm not invested in this match at all. Yeah, we'll give it to the Young Bucks. They'll probably pin the Acclaimed, and that'll be that. Let's move on to the next match, which is the match I have even less care for, which is the Trios match. Got the Patriarchy versus the Bang Bang Gang versus the House of Black versus Pac in the Blackpool Combat Club. This is a four-way ladder match. Who wins? No clue. Not invested. Don't really care. I would love to see the House of Black win. Do I really care? No. Not invested in this. I don't care either way. Have fun, guys. Put on a good match. May the best team win, I guess. I don't know. I'm not invested. Sorry. And for the last match, the main event is going to be Swerve Strickland, the champ, versus Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan will win. I think Daniel Bryan will be champion for the first time in AEW here. Now, originally, I was one of the folks who thought that Daniel Bryan could lose this match because I don't think he has any problem walking off into the sunset with a loss at All In. But the way this has been booked in the feud has painted Swerve as the big time heel. I thought if it was more like a face v face thing, I could see him losing and kind of respecting Swerve, shaking his hand, going off into the sunset. But the way this has been booked, with Swerve being an asshole, talking about his family, I think Swerve will lose now. He had a good run, decent run, beat Will Ospreay, had some good wins along the way. I now think that Swerve will get pinned by Daniel Bryan, the Dragon. He proclaimed himself the best wrestler in the world. You don't say you're the best wrestler in the world the first time like that in a big spot and then lose, okay? He's the best. He's gonna win. Gonna be champion for a while. And then he drops the belt and then walks off into the sunset. But until then, we're gonna get champion Daniel Bryan very soon as Sunday. Champion Daniel Bryan for one run in AEW. I'm actually surprised that we only have, 10 matches? Am I crazy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 matches so far. I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that my man resisted the urge to have 14, 15 matches on this card. 10 is okay. That's fine. It's still Friday. He could add 3 more in the freaking 0 hour. So don't be too happy about 10 matches. It could be 14 very, very soon. Okay, guys, that's my breakdown for All In. They're going to put 50K in Wembley Stadium. Solid number. Not hating on that. Hopefully it ends with a bang with the new champion, Daniel Bryan. Hopefully the women's matches get time and good booking. What are your thoughts, guys? Are you excited for this card? Are you looking forward to it? Do you like the matches? Do you want it to stay 10 matches? Let me know. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Kip up!